Eyes look funny. Buffering. Oh, Sarah, we're offline. We're buffering. What's going on? We're back.
Are we okay?
We're back.
Might be because I opened the link. Sorry, my
Like
internet is the
opening
worst.
links is the death of the internet.
Yeah.
Sarah needs to maintain contact with her router, otherwise it's gonna fall.
I still think the heart's looking really
we
nice.
actually have 30
I like
people
the heart.
here. That doesn't feel weird.
Oh, seriously?
The eyes are just a placeholder for now. I like them. They look cool.
Do you think that the head shape, Costas, that there should be a little bit more to the top of the head? Without, if you're not thinking of hair.
Wait, what are we talking about?
AC3U's art.
Oh, right. What about it?
Do you not think that there should be a little bit more to the top of the head? Like if you look at Costas' head.
Very round, you mean?
No, I just think between the eyes and the top of the head that there's not enough space. Like it should be a bit taller. Like,
it feels like the back of the head should be more inwards. Maybe it's a little bit wide.
Oh, the other way round. Maybe it's too wide. It needs to be a bit.
I would say this here needs to go a little bit inwards, but that's just me. Don't let it get to your head. And everyone left.
But yeah, once you add hair, like if you wanted to have some longer hair on the top, it will probably look less bald.
Bold moves, huh?
What?
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't see the mullet unless it wasn't there yet. Also, pixel mullet, good luck with that.
Yeah. Thing with oh, at least I don't know. The resolution that I draw at makes it really hard to add details, knowing what those details actually are. Just start by plonking some color down.
Yeah, wait, you sent me this thing. I didn't do anything with it, did I? Oh yeah, I didn't. Just plunking some color down.
Plonk some color down.
Turning to the hair, but I have no idea where to start. NZL. You should start with not doing a mullet, doing other hair, I would say. It's like, let's do hair. What's the craziest hairstyle to try in pixels?
I mean, I guess you could try something different to start with and then try and turn it into a mullet. Yeah, nothing wrong with doing it for the challenge. Wow, stream elements. Tiny Stuffs is now live.
Catching up with us. By the way, everyone was here. I'm just gonna plug in that if you subscribe for the first time, Sarah is going to draw a little adventure game character for you to be at the bottom of the screen to be using for everyone to be using. That is, but you can pick your own, and we're gonna. By we, I mean Sarah is going to do that.
Is gonna do a walk cycle for it, which reminds
me.
If you
go to the bottom of the stream, the About Me section or whatever, you can see the stream avatars thing, and that's all the avatars that we have right now. Half of them are from the game, others are from adventure games like, Monkey Island and stuff. Some of the Sorcerer, Machinarium, Day of the Tentacle.
And stuff.
I'm also saying this because I want to see new ones and pick them and be like, ooh, look.
Charlotte didn't pick one. She said that she would rather not, so that I have more time to work on Theropods. But, like, I really enjoy doing...
Little did she know.
I enjoy doing them in my free time. It doesn't feel like I'm working on Theropods. It feels like I'm having a break.
It feels like research for you, as in, like, you're learning how to do walk cycles, I guess?
Yeah, definitely. But that's okay. You subscribe. You don't have to.
Someone's vacuuming and it sounds like a helicopter is taking off.
Do a steggy or a Bertrella. What's a Bertrella? Yeah, that is so true. Little did she know Tiny will procrastinate regardless.
Exactly. Because I'm the one to talk about.
Who's Bertrella? He's Steggy, unless you mean a Stegosaurus.
Why is she?
Oh, characters from her game, Gubbins. Yeah, that shows how I haven't played it. That's what I was thinking. Just do a character from her game. I might just do that anyways, because she's super.
But even Francisco was shy. What did Francisco ask for? Oh, Paradigm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should try to go on one of these adventure streams at some point. It'd be fun to see some of these people that we haven't seen for 2 years.
It's new.
Sniff.
Yeah, Sniff. Is that how it's pronounced? Oh, I want to play that.
I own this and I haven't played this. And it looks amazing.
We should play it on stream since it's dinosaurs. I feel like if you're up for it.
I feel like that too. Yeah. Sniff would be so cute. We actually have done Sniff in pixel art.
What was he doing?
Not the walk cycle, but.
What was he doing in the animation?
Eating cake. Remember?
Yeah. Sniff.
Sniff.
This is a completely new frame.
I'm still considering getting it to 2, and now I'm thinking I should get a small dinosaur. And I think a Velociraptor.
Hold on, what are we talking about?
I'm thinking of getting a small tattoo.
Oh, tattoo.
And I would like a Velociraptor, I'm thinking now. But I have to find designs that I like. I want it full-bodied, though. I don't want it like a stupid close-up of it.
Oh, shit. I thought you wanted a full-body tattoo.
No, as in like a full-bodied Velociraptor. As in like at least the outline of it. Yeah, because I was thinking what dinosaur I want, and I always loved the Velociraptor more than anything. I think it's because the second Jurassic Park, because it wasn't such a great film, but I love this Velociraptor sequence. Actually, the first actually, what am I talking about? The first movie had Velociraptors, and they were fucking amazing.
In the kitchen, right?
Yeah, the kitchen, and
which they did in Stranger
the clever
Things.
girl sequence, the ones chasing people. Those aren't the Velociraptor in Jurassic Park's too big. Let me ban Nevik Link because I don't care. Also, didn't I say I want a small tattoo? It's not gonna be to actual size when I have it on me, right?
Jurassic.
To be fair, he's right.
What are they?
Velociraptors should be tiny.
Compared to, you're just saying they're meant to be Velociraptors, but they were Jurassic Park.
Yeah, as in like they should be. Yeah, they're tinier. I guess the real life Velociraptors than the ones in the movie that they made pretty big.
Okay. But they were Velociraptors, weren't they?
They were supposed to be Velociraptors.
Yeah, was supposed to be. Dave was thinking about getting Jupiter Genie from the Golden Sun. Is that a tattoo?
Oh wait, I've played Golden Sun. I don't remember the Jupiter Gen. I played Golden Sun years ago. Is it one of those things you summon, fight? Oh no, it's one of those things that help you. That's actually pretty characteristic. I like this. It looks like a Pokemon, basically. I think Sarah would like it. It looks pretty chubby.
Can you send it to me?
Oh yeah, you did say Pokemon, yeah.
I don't want to open it and kill
I played this game shit tons when I was younger. Okay, so this hugging animation is taking me longer than I thought, but at least it's going forward.
He doesn't want to send it to me.
Golden Sun was great, huh? Weren't there like 2 games or 3 as the story continued? You played like 3 times, you mean completion, right? I'm thinking of picking it up again because I have this portable emulator thing that I can like totally start playing it on. Still playing Croc on it now. PlayStation 1, Legend of the Gobos. My first, second game ever. Wait, was there a second Game Boy Advance? I thought there were more, right? Golden Sun games. Look, Croc, what a trip. Croc is amazing. I love Croc so much. And now I'm actually replaying it, and it feels like the same. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it aged for me. It feels like really cool. Did I hear Golden Suns, Cora? Yeah, you did. Yeah, see, 2 of them, right? Because I seem to remember that the story sort of ended in the first one, and then it picked up on the second one. So it's not technically like, it's kind of like, wasn't it kind of like the Zelda Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons games that you need to play both to complete the whole story? Probably we have some Game Boy Advance people here, because I was one of them. Croc was originally a Yossi game outraged to Nintendo. Oh, really? Was it? I think it was. Yeah, I think it was one of those times that was like a Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, all that, all those kind of like 3D game characters started popping up. To be fair, Yossi's story was kind of like the opposite of Yossi's Island. Croc's story was kind of like the opposite of Yossi's Island, because in Yossi's Island, Mario baby was taken by Yossi's, and in Croc was taken by some kind of baby tribe fluffy things. 3 definitely had all the things that would make it a Golden Sun game. Oh, there was a Golden Sun 3 now, but it just wasn't very interesting. Yeah, except ages, seasons are order agnostic. Yeah, that's true. And ZSTLA is sequential. That's true. You could play ages and seasons in a different order. Played Oracle of Ages and Seasons. The series was supposed to have a 3rd title in real life, right? I didn't know that. Sounds like a bit too much. I thought they would. It makes sense though for Game Boy to be 2, right? Because it was like Pokemon Blue and Red and all that. So I assumed it was kind of like that. What I did was like I got one of the games, and a friend of mine got the other one, and then we swapped. So what you did was basically the game gave you a password that you could like put in the other cassette of the game, and then you could pick up your saved whatever items or whatever, and then you could pick it up from there and keep playing the game. And the final boss unlocked if you played both versions, or like a final stage with a final boss. How do you export to Sprite again? Sorry. Sarah. Am I alone here? I am alone here. Okay. Did Sarah say I'm leaving, or did they just keep talking? Follow me. Okay, cool. We solved an issue. Nice, self-sufficient sat. This is so weird. I'm drawing like 3/3 of her doing shit, and she's also moving in diagonal version, and the hair is different every time. This needs to bounce a tiny little bit. Do this.
I am back.
Hey, Sarah. They asked you a question, but then they resolved it by themselves over here.
Oh, what was the question?
What did you say you were leaving? Because I was like, what? Where is
I
he?
said be right back. You're in the middle of talking. I don't really want to make a big deal. What was the question?
Tell me while they sprayed exporting. And Dave were helped.
Ba-ba-ba. How do you export on these? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool how you can turn an animation with the frames into a sprite sheet on a sprite. Right. Is this gonna work? Oh, well, this is horrible. I thought I'd try my Wacom, but I have a feeling I need to download drivers. I thought I had downloaded some. Yeah, I do have it. Mapping. Is it mapped so badly? Oh, wow, it's mapped over both my screens. To one.
What is?
Sorry? What did you say?
What is?
What is what?
Mapped over your screens.
My Wacom. My graphics tablet.
Oh. That's not fun.
Well, it's way too slow. It's ridiculous. Also, how the heck do you change the sensitivity?
You make it develop a thick skin. Oh man, I had an adventure with sprite seeds in Unity recently. Turns out if you want to do shader work in Unity on your sliced sprite, the shader gets past the texture past the texture coordinates of the sheet, not the sprite. Very unhelpful. Does this make sense to you, Sarah? Because I'm not a sprite exporter.
I'm sorry, but oh man, I had an adventure with sprite sheets in Unity recently. Turns out if you want to do shader work in Unity on your sliced sprite, shader past the texture coordinates of the sheet, not the sprite. I think it's from me not fully understanding shaders that I don't fully get it. But it sounds annoying. Hey Ozzy, how are you doing? It'd be very nice if I could increase the sensitivity of my pen. But why does that not exist in the Wacom thing? What do you do for that? Any idea?
Increase sensitivity?
Yeah.
Well, I usually go within the program.
Yeah, but
itself. It's like because I use Photoshop and Flash and they have their own pressure sensitivity. Are you talking about speed sensitivity?
No, I'm talking about like your mouse sensitivity. Yeah, speed sensitivity.
Yeah, but you don't have pressure sensitivity because you're pixels, right?
I don't want pressure sensitivity. I want sensitivity of moving around like a mouse. It's really
I would assume
slow.
that whatever speed your mouse has, that would be it. Oh, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Maybe you need to change your mouse settings sensitivity.
No way.
Does that make sense? I don't know.
Yeah, no, they're not linked at all.
Hi Ozzy. Unity sounds like tech that was created after 1995, so it is incomprehensible to me. Davor says basically in the shader, if you say make the left half red, it doesn't make the left half of the sprite red. It makes the left half of the sprite sheet red. That sounds annoying. I understand that annoyingness.
Move the tip. Double click this. What do you call it if it's not sensitivity? Because I understand there's different kinds of sensitivity with a graphics tablet pen.
Speed?
Speed? Yeah, but there's nothing.
Sensitivity is the pressure, I would assume.
Yeah, I'd call that pressure, not sensitivity. Yeah, cursor speed, but like, how do you change that on a... So bad. I think this is the reason why I don't use this for pixel art. I just can't make it work on my computer. It should be in the options. How come you don't want to use your...
You were using a mouse, right?
Uh-huh.
How about you Google a sprite? Are we buffering? Okay, we're... Will you Google a sprite speed or something?
Mouse it's speed. Not a sprite, it's my computer. Like, in general, I need it to move faster. It's not in the properties, though. I, like... All I have is... So under the pen, I've got tip feel, which has pressure under that, tip double click distance, tilt sensitivity. I mean, we could try that, but I don't think that's what... Does not make a difference. And then it tells you what the buttons do. You can change what that does. A pointer speed. No. And there's mapping, which just maps the area of it. Which, I mean, by changing that to a smaller area makes it faster. Maybe that's all it is. You can't actually change it. It's kind of old. That might be the problem. I don't know. So small. I'll make it a smaller area to work in. I guess that's... Especially since my screen for A-Sprite's pretty small. Let's try that. It's a bit better. I'll play around with it later and try and see if I can get to make it better. I need to start learning how to be quicker. I feel like kind of handicapped in a sense with the mouse. What? I think it's also an issue of it just being pretty old. It's an old model. It's like, actually, I feel like, yeah, can't even read what it says.
I went ahead and did it myself. Sorry, thank you. It wasn't.
How old are our tablets?
Super old. I don't know. Have a Wacom my god.
It's on the
12 years ago.
On the bottom, I can't even read what it is anymore because the sticker is completely faded.
I didn't actually remember we have the same ones. Wacom A2S3. Right?
Yeah, look. It's the same as mine, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
These tablets are like, yeah, born to last. They're like super...
I mean, the actual like surface of it is kind of scratched in places from like the pen, and like certain parts has been worn away, so I don't think it's great anymore for me. But yeah, it's pretty good.
12 years old now, wait.
Touch options. I don't think mine has touch options though, because it's old. Let's see. But that does look very similar to my thing. Yeah, I don't. Oh, what the fuck did I just done? Yeah, under tool. See, that's an Intros Pro L. I have an Intros 3, and under tools, it's got functions and then grip pen. There's no touch option. All I've done is I've made the area that I draw on as like a fraction of the size of the actual tablet, which makes my mouse move quicker. But thank you very much. But yeah, the function buttons I want to try and change to make it... I should play around with it and make it work with A-Sprite better. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't been using my graphics tablet for this, because it feels so much nicer.
Does?
Yeah. It feels very weird as well. It'll take
I can definitely not animate with a graphics tablet. And if you're a super pro
you
animator
can definitely not animate with it, so why do you use it then? I don't think you meant to say what you just said.
I cannot animate without it, is it?
You can't animate without it. Yeah, okay.
So I did.
It sounded like you said you can't animate with it.
No.
I might have misheard.
I even use it sometimes when I need to mask things in like video files, because it requires like pinpointing key frames and stuff. I did tell you recently I did a job for an ad where I had to like do some screen replacements, because then like we shot like a TV and it had to like put stuff in it to make it look like it's playing stuff. And I didn't do a very good job, but it wasn't supposed to be a final cut. It was supposed to just like show you what it would look like. So we sent the version to the client and they said, "Great, thanks." And then they uploaded it.
Oh.
It's like my shitty masks and stuff, they weren't ready. But they seem to be like fine with it.
The heck?
I just feel embarrassed now because I just fucking uploaded it and I could see all my masks jumping everywhere. To be fair, it's so fast you can kind of see something's not right, but then you don't really pay attention to it maybe.
Yeah, but like you can't comfortably show it to someone and be like, yeah, I did
exactly.
this job.
I feel bad now. That's why I didn't show you what I did, because I feel bad. That's tough. Man, that's tough. Here.
You want to get a display tablet? I want a Cintiq, or whatever the new version of that is now. Is it still a Cintiq? Are there better things out there?
Well, I mean, you mean a tablet that's basically a screen, right?
Yeah, that you draw onto the actual screen. But like, I guess
I don't know how good that would be though, because I remember a friend Harry got one and he was like making a little bit, because I have to have a screen on my lap or something, where he was doing this and he kind of like. I know now they probably fixed that because people are giving feedback.
I don't understand what the problem was. He was making?
Didn't our flatmate John had one like as soon as it came out?
Yeah.
And he was doing 3D mostly, which was weird that he needed it.
What was the problem with it? I don't understand.
That the fact that you kind of have to you have it like in an angle in front of you on a screen, right?
Yeah.
Like you use it as a monitor, but it's kind of like slightly leaning, and then you have to like kind of like put your hand in front of you and draw. So it's kind of an awkward position, if that makes sense, because you're not like drawing on your desk.
Right. Okay.
But that was the first versions, I think. Now they must have fixed it. Yeah, Cintiq is overpriced. There's nothing you can't do with what we're doing, at least in our profession, or like the level we're using.
Yeah, you don't need it. But I'd really like a tablet. A tablet that like a. I get so confused because like mine's a graphics tablet. I've always called this a tablet until actual tablets came out with the screens and everything. Well, I want one of those that you can draw on, but like with the different paintbrushes and everything for digital art. I'd love to be able to like try and get into that.
Oh look, I got some tablets today. They're for mosquitoes. See.
Very nice.
Tablets. Good, huh?
There are alternatives, yeah. It has legs and stuff. You can put it down on a table and prop up a small angle like a keyboard. Yeah, it's all things you don't need, but it would be nice. nice.
Drawing tablet with a screen. Yeah, it must feel nice. I don't know if I even was gonna say play tested. One thing I ever tried one.
Playtest?
You know, there's like magazines that they talk about gossip in the tablet scene. They're called tabloids.
In the tablet scene.
Yeah. They're called tabloids. Get that?
Used to guess it. So what are you cooking with your chicken?
There we go. There's some moaning. 3 mosquito bites and 1 pinky finger. Oh wow, they're very persistent about this. This pinky finger must be
very tasty.
The treasury of blood for you. It's time to buy an iPad with a pen to use for art, but then I remember, oh fuck, A-Sprite. I thought you remembered, oh wait, I'm a poor student. That's why I like how you wanna get an iPad, but not a phone to be able to get into buses. Well, like Sarah, I have to draw these characters with color because it gets really complicated here. He's white, but he probably has to be something gray. Let's see.
Or without colors, I think.
Huh?
So I think.
But look, like there's some things that overlap, and it looks like a mess right now.
Then export them. You can't do that, can you? So do you have them in different layers?
I do as well.
Export them as 2 things then.
Look, if you remove her though, like it doesn't help me animate. So I'm not going to be drawing extra things under them. Is my point.
That's fine, but it helps me know what's what.
Let me do it my original way and see. How ugly at the moment.
Mosquitoes hate you, as in they don't. Well, when you say mosquitoes hate you, that either means that they don't bite you, or they hate you so much that they bite you loads. I'm guessing you mean they don't bite you.
Mosquitoes hate them as in, like, take this pain. Yeah, I mean, it's my perspective, I guess.
Yeah, it's nice.
Mosquitoes' side of you.
It is nice not getting sunburnt.
Yeah, it's summer here and it's Greece, so we have a lot of mosquitoes. Gotta do that level of being white in the summer. I'm extremely white in the summer. I'm burned right now. I was in the sun yesterday and it didn't help my skin. Cause like mosquitoes hate me and I don't get sunburned. It's great. Hell yeah. I was also a fucking idiot because when I was a kid, I spent an entire day at the beach without any suntan, and I got like 2nd-degree burns. And since then, my skin hasn't like come back from this shock. Say 3rd-degree burns is when you actually get burned by fire. So I was like a step behind that. I think it's for school. I can just call up my aunt and be like, "Hey, can you help me buy this thing for school and art?"
But it technically is for school, right?
Yeah, for buses, maybe even more important. I went to the pool yesterday and was not sunburned for the first time in 5 years. Proud. Well done, Davor. Wait, does A-Spray drawing tablet not fall into that category? I would say they would. AC3U doesn't get bitten by mosquitoes. Sunblock suntan is to get tanned. Yeah, that's a good point, Ozzy. You corrected me in English, and you were right. I feel embarrassed. When I lived in Texas, I would go out, lay on the grass with no mosquito repellent or anything, and my aunt and her son would take like 30 minutes to get ready with replant and all that stuff, and they would still get bit. Do you ever think that maybe they were your saviors from mosquitoes? Because it would be like, oh, that's nice buffet. I'll pick this one. Do you ever think that you are the discarded item on a mosquito buffet?
Yeah, I was the one that would always get bitten.
Yeah.
My mum maybe as well. My dad and my brother didn't really, from what I remember. I just always said my blood was sweeter.
Yeah, also guys, you don't know how I was so white that I met like a girl on holidays like so many years ago, and she was like, "Wow, you're really white." I was like, "Yeah, that's exactly what I want to hear at the beach scenario with a girl, is that I am like as pale as a ghost while everyone is sunbathing." To be fair, that was the least of my problems with girls back then, so it wasn't really what didn't do it for me, my whiteness. But yeah, I as much as I love the sun, it doesn't love me back in the same way. If it's for you, I'll gladly be an unwanted meal. Have the ADHD, I would scratch the shit out of bites if I got them. No, I'm disciplined enough not to. Oh, thanks, Davor, for either hitting on me or making fun of me. It's fine now that it's been a little bit. Actually, I got burned almost 2 months ago, and I still have the tan. So that's kind of like the good thing that I can sit one day in the sun and have a tan for the rest of the summer. I wish I could like make it a little bit less painful as a process, but you know.
I'm super pale and I don't have a problem with that.
Here. Are you?
Yes. Barely go outside in the sun. I can't say are you just because I have like some colours of my skin, but that's natural. That's not to do with tan.
So you're calling me a racist here? You're tanner than me.
I'm not. I don't think so. How?
I'm tanner than I'm whiter than anyone
I have
ever meet.
No tan. I'm not talking about whiteness. I'm talking about paleness.
Oh, well.
And I've put like some foundation on my skin. Like this is probably I didn't do my neck very well, but yeah, my actual like look how pale that is, of like lack of sun.
No, thanks. I'm not gonna Google pale people. Also, Dave was asking about the Amazon's clothes.
Does the Amazon wear shorts with a loincloth over? Yes, she does.
Also, don't look at my drawings. I draw whatever I want, and then Sarah fixes it.
He doesn't draw the shorts. He just draws the loincloth. But no, I cover her up.
Yeah, look at my slutty version of the Amazon here. It's just like fucking lines. There we go. Way more modest now. Ozzy's paler than both of us? Probably, Ozzy.
Yeah, I think the paleness kind of depends on like your actual.
Yeah, the pale heart. So isn't it like isn't it like a feature to be pale and being silly?
What do you mean? Feature?
Like isn't super sunny all the time there? Like you're a special person if you must be pale still.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, see in Namibia it was like darker for sure.
Oh look, we have a guy selling something on the street with €3 some onions or something. Oh, it's watermelons, €3 per watermelon. If you guys are interested.
Better go grab one.
No. You grab some of your parents.
Ozzy says if I go out to the sun for 5 minutes, I get reddish. Maybe this is the wrong frame.
This guy's really nice.
I get burned during car trips. Just the sunlight coming through the window kills him. Eh? Kills me.
Get
Sorry.
burned by watching YouTube videos of the sun.
I copied the wrong thing. Stupid. I'm not sure I've ever been sunburnt before. Like, especially from growing up in a country where there's a lot of sun. But I was like super taught to stay out of the sun.
We're taught, because in the sun there's like things to eat you.
No, it's just very bad for your skin. It's very strong sun in Namibia.
Yeah, Sarah grew up in Namibia.
In southern Africa. In what? What'd you say?
Yeah, I'm trying to listen to you at the same time. The guy who's explaining why you should buy his watermelon because it's sweet and it's red. That's €3. And that he puts it himself in.
By red, does he mean pink?
I can't even I still bid for €3. Can you hear this, or is it just like blah?
I can only hear it when you start ranting about it.
Blah 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 blah. See, there's someone like it's passing by with a cart or something, or like a car with full of watermelons at the back. And he's shouting from his speaker thing that he has on top of it. Like people are gonna run down flats and like buy watermelons right now. Wait.
Is there less ozone?
Sarah, there you go.
Oh,
You're from Libya.
No,
Every time we say Namibia, it sounds like Libya for some reason.
I'm not from Namibia. I grew up in Namibia. I am half English, half Mauritian.
Make things even more confusing.
Um,
Is there less ozone down there?
I don't know if there's less ozone down there. You'd think if the sun was stronger, there would be less ozone, or there's less clouds to like. But clouds sometimes make it stronger. I hear. I don't know.
Clouds.
I don't know. Half Martian. Yeah, I'm half Martian.
Half Martian. Isn't this exactly the same conversation we had some other time? Half Martian, half Libyan.
Yeah. There we go.
Well done, sir. Getting the record straight for the haters.
Half Martian. Yeah, my mum's from Mars.
UCB from Venus, isn't this how it goes?
It's Martian, it's from Mars, right?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say earlier, completely unrelated, but since you said Mars, I wanted to tip in and say when our tutor said that you shouldn't do this film because it's being done by other students.
Yeah.
That I remember there was a conversation with Matt Damon and Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott was gonna do The Martian, and he was talking to Matt Damon about it. And Matt Damon is like, you should know, I just did this film Inception, and I'm literally the only person on Mars on it. So that might be a little bit similar. It's exactly the same thing. And then Ridley Scott said, it doesn't matter, we're just going to do our own version of it. And then,
Inception.
as simple as that. Sorry, Interstellar.
Oh, I was going to say, so confused.
Did I fucked up?
Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to do it. Like,
yeah, like that's pretty healthy. And then no one said anything. I was like, fine. And the film did super well. Both did. No. Hey, Timothy. Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm really excited.
Off screen does well. I'm a little busy with work now and can be active in chat. We'll keep the tab open. Oh, thanks. Nice.
Thanks for stopping.
Super cool to see you around. I've been checking out your streams occasionally, lurking myself there. Repaying the lurks there. Anybody who grew up on Venus had a tough neighborhood. Yeah. Tough neighborhood to get out of, huh? Wait, thanks, that's your ancestors. Extincted all the dodos.
I know. It wasn't me, though.
That's probably, you have Sarah to blame for the dodo extinction, that's true.
No.
If you ever wanted to blame someone, there's your chance.
Yeah, wow, growing up in Syria.
There's more Kostas than Dedos is. It's a very popular Greek name. It's gonna
There's
get a lot
more
of
Costas than what?
Dodos.
Oh, Dodos.
Or Dodos everywhere, maybe. At some point it was the opposite. There were more Dodos than Costases. But now we outgrow them.
Yeah, so you've got Costas.
The Costas pieces.
Costas pieces? What?
Us as pieces.
Oh, species.
Species.
Yeah, you're doing the weird S thing again.
Species. Like I have to have a lisp to say yes. Species.
Species.
Species. Species.
Species.
Species.
Species.
Species. Speak cheese.
Someone help me. Oh, pizza. Got pizza in the freezer. I had that for dinner. It's either that or like spend effort like in time making a meal.
Pizza. Pieces. That's an astrological good sign. Yeah, pieces. Yeah, so sounded a bit fishy at first.
Ain't that Pisces?
Pisces.
Yeah, Ozzy, it is true. It is true.
Going on about.
I was asking for help, but it's all my fault because, unfortunately, I said hello to you at university.
How do you know I didn't say hello to you?
Yeah, but I could have said bye. You say, oh, hi, Sarah, bye.
There's a bye.
Leave me alone to play my World of Warcraft in peace.
With Sarah in pizzas.
In pieces.
Sarah. Not pieces, I'm dimming. Oh my god, I am a little bit hungry.
Same. Except I had more food than you today.
I was gonna say I marinate my food before I eat it, but who has time to marinate things, put them in the fridge, and then put them in the oven? This is too much commitment to food. I know it tastes better, but
wait, what's the problem? Who has time?
Like I mean, I have some small piece of chicken, so they're fine. But if but if I marinate like if I have to do like steaks of like pork steaks, then they taste way better if I let them marinate in like overnight.
Yeah.
But now they can be bored to do that because it requires me to think.
Right. Like planning, yeah.
They were saying I think I know a lot more women who play World of Warcraft than men.
Really?
Yeah.
I know more men.
I mean, I'm sure more men play, but I don't doubt that. Especially, I don't know how many people now play.
I don't even know any females that play World of Warcraft. Or maybe one.
The females. Then you call them females.
I was playing Heroes of the Storm
deserve to be called.
With my friends the other night, and he was saying, like, I'm not like the typical girl who, like, you know, plays healer and stuff like that, which I do. I play healer, but they picked like the pretty looking, like cute characters and all that, and I picked the old, like, weird men. Like, I like playing Deckard Cain. Well, like, Deckard Cain's super old. And like Stukov and stuff like that.
Yes. Greetings. See anything else?
Did you say stay a while and listen?
The Horodric Scroll.
Greetings, traveler. Stay a while and listen.
Greetings, traveler. Sarah, not here, not in town. I can't carry anymore. this conversation. I personally know more females. Are we talking about Warcraft now or the life?
The life. The Warcraft, I think.
I am unaware of the females, by the way. I know them. They exist. Well, if you don't mind me saying, I'm a bit of a females man.
Females man?
Females man, I said, but it still sounds wrong.
Yeah, it's just...
a bit of a males man. Males man sounds horribly bad.
Horribly bad.
Like as a phrase. Another phrase, man's man, but a male's man. It's like a male man.
I don't know what's going on in this conversation anymore.
Me neither, but everyone's enjoying it, I'm sure. And everyone left the chat.
Graphics tablets take up so much space.
Yeah, every time I don't... Do you leave it there on your desk every time?
I don't use it. I've only just started using it.
When did you start using it now?
Because lately, for some reason, my mouse has just been feeling a bit shit. And I realized that it was because it had a bit of Sculpey underneath it. So it wasn't, like, being as smooth. But I don't know if it's my new mouse pad or what. Something about it's just a bit not great.
Do you want to become famous?
Also, I was just used to it. The graphics tablet should be speedier and faster, and I should get used to that.
The hug animation is very cute and touching. Oh, thank you. Glad it transferred.
I need to do...
Yeah, I was thinking, why do I spend so much time just doing a hug animation? But then it's gonna be, I don't know. It's an emotional thing, I guess.
Yeah, I need to do it with the little girl as well, which is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a version that's like when she's a young kid, but he probably has to like get her up in his hands and hug her. It's gonna be tiny, but it's gonna mirror like the beginning. And thankfully, the next animation I'm gonna be doing is that. Also, I need to reverse this animation now so that they break the hug. I enjoy the fact that I have to decide how many animations to add to the hug to be like wholesome but stand still for a little bit. Does it make sense?
How many frames? Do you mean how many animations?
How long is a hug? Like how long is it gonna be held for it to feel like nice? It's just one frame, right?
Yeah, yeah. How old were you when you left Syria? ASU3U.
Who left Syria? Because I missed that on chat.
AC3U grew up there.
Oh. I missed this serious conversation.
Yeah, I totally think animations like that are important.
No hugs for Ozzy. He should remain hugless until he behaves.
So can you click on the what's he called? The chief to hug him whenever? Or just in this situation, can you keep doing it?
No, I was thinking that he's sitting like this, and then you click on him, he stays there, and then it's just like the hug animation happens.
And then there's
you follow him.
Then they start walking and okay.
Yeah, because you know by this point as a player that he's your dad, right? He just looks a bit older, and you click on him, and then you're like, "What's up with that?" And then he's like, "Oh, I hugged him by clicking on him."
Yeah,
that's kind of cute. Maybe we had a little sound jingle there.
Sound jingle, what?
Yeah, as in like, I don't know, some emotional kind of musical piece. Not piece, but more like part. no harm in spending a little more time doing the animations for key emotional moments versus random background going-ons. Yeah, you've seen a lot of random background going-ons, right? So that's a little better now. And also, I restarted. I've said that before, but I started writing the story again of the Theropods and like the going into more detail. So like this hug was written in the script, I believe. So I'm trying to do all the story animations now because I'm really worried of like if the story is going to get across, because all this time we've been kind of focusing on the puzzles of the game, and now I'm starting to feel like I really need to start focusing on the emotional part of it too. AC3U says it was 11 years or so, about a year into the war, which was like 9 years ago. Oh, when you migrated then. Or is he keep hugging your dad? He's your dad. That's true. Oh, every time you click on him, you hug him. You see, even the Amazon gives hugs. Yep, that's my hugs for today. They go in the animation. Oh, nice! You started drawing him on the side. Let's see if reversing this would work. Reverse. Oh, we don't need him to sit down. It's fine. Need to collect the game analytics of most hugs in a row. It'd be like, you know, a Twitter account with like, when you pet the dog, it's like, and you hug someone. We need a longer hug. Let's make it longer. No more work for Sarah. It's only a still frame. That was fine. That seems like a good amount of time for a hug. We don't want to make it creepy by making it longer. Because I'm assuming a hug from Ozzy would be like, Ozzy, that's been 5 minutes. Can you stop hugging me? A little anticipation here. It's anticipation.
Monty Paper Pelmet is back. I left because I was working on my room for a PC. Your room for it? Like, what? What do you mean?
Say, I like that we have new folks selling around. For selling everyone. Oh, nice to get some hug feedback from Tad about the proper length of hugs. like which is like basically basic anxieties that I have when I meet humans. Is this although actually now the only way to hug people is by this with a virus and all that, unless you're vaccinated. Uh, but one of my social awkwardness problems was like, how long should I hug someone for? Which side should I put my head when I hug them? Yep. Oh, I'm happy with this animation. Maybe when we finish this, we should upload it, huh?
Yeah.
Like, oh no, so serious. You meet the chief of the tribe. Oh, hug me. That's so funny because it starts a little bit intimidating. He's gonna be sitting in his throne, and you walk up to him, and then he's like, "Here's a hug." If I don't do the harm hugs right, they'll know I'm a robot. Yeah, pretty much. How much do I press them? You know, I was super confused because I moved to the Netherlands a few years back, and well, actually, it's weird even for Greeks, but in Greece, when you meet someone who's a friend, you kind of like kiss them on the cheek twice. So it's like moots moots or whatever. In the Netherlands, they kiss you 3 times. So I grew up all my life kissing them twice, and every time they leaned in for a third kiss, I was pulling away, and I was like, oh, and that made the most awkward head placement ever. Let alone that I'm always confused when I go lean in to kiss someone's cheek, and I don't know which fucking head side they're gonna go for. I don't know if there's like a common agreement that you're gonna go for the right all the time. So yeah, I'm very happy with coronavirus and social distancing because it fixed the problem in my life. On that aspect, at least. Like I'm preaching to the nerd choir here, since we're all kind of nerdy, I'm assuming. Yeah, but I do realize even the 2 times kiss can be weird for non Greeks or whatever. Very Italian
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I do with my family. My like on
Henrique
side.
is invasion of privacy, I know, but for the Dutch, it's kind of like, what are you doing? There's another one. What about my third kiss? I like the new normal. How about if we don't kiss or greet? How about I don't shake your hand and I keep it in my pocket? I'll export this hug for Sarah. Export the hug. It's like the most cyberpunk thing I could say. That's my nice cinematic I did the other day with you guys. It's a bit, whoops, it's a bit violent stuff. Yeah, I feel like the dad is gonna have the same weapon he used to have back then, because it does look like a weapon. It would make sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Solidarity. Here we barely shake hands.
Hello.
Is that you're in Sweden, right?
Norway.
Norway. What? Norway? Didn't see that. Which I should have assumed by your avatar. We should formalize the what's up head nod. The sup, sort of like the opposite of a bow. You repeat yourself your chin up. You.
Yeah, AC3 is the one in Sweden.
83 years in Sweden. Yeah, what about Norway and Sweden? Do you guys, I'm assuming not, but is there a kissing the cheeks greeting thing?
I think solidarity, but basically said no.
Or is this the Viking way of like smashing each other's skull to like greet people? Is solidarity upset because I called him Swedish, or?
I think it's no at the lack of
the lack of kissing on the cheeks.
Greetings.
Oh, like a very emphatic no. Sarah, do you insist on having a separate layers for those two characters?
Mm-hmm.
Insist on your crazy plan? Would you like them both in the same one too, or?
Right. You can give me a high res of them both. You know, just one, and then
two low reses.
Yes, please.
Okay. These people are the most social, awkward people ever. And we also, we don't have Charlotte today, who's originally from the UK but lives and works in Sweden. So we would have a Swedes off of like expats, or I mean, I'm assuming you've been so many years in Sweden. You must be Swedish by now by law, right? I see for you.
You also said that they lived in America, right? How long have you been in Sweden for? Yeah, it's like that here. If you're close friends with someone, you'd hug, but like greeting someone you know, you don't do anything physical like that. I don't think. Other than like the Mauritian side of my family, we do the whole 2 kisses on the cheek. Sorry, what'd you say?
The Martian side of your family?
Yeah, the Martian side of my family.
Like, if you are very close friends, you hug. Yeah, sure, that happens here too. I've seen girls give like a single cheek kiss if they're close. I've been in Sweden for about 6 to 7 years. The rest was in the US. So you've lived like in 3 different countries, basically, for a good number of years. I'm Swedish and I hate saying that. Yeah, it must be an issue with that. Well, I mean, I don't have that, but I'm assuming. Actually, you wouldn't have that, because I was gonna say that Sarah would be kind of similar with your situation, but no, she wouldn't, because he's bi-national, or is that wrong to say? Yeah, you are.
Wait, what do you mean I'm bi-national? What does that mean?
Well, you have 2 nationalities, so I'm assuming.
I was gonna say if it's.
Huh?
I actually have 1 nationality.
Officially?
My passport says I'm British.
It doesn't say you're both. It only says you're British.
Yeah, British.
Okay.
I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, British citizen.
Okay, wait, before I delete this file.
But I don't feel fully British because of my Martian side, but also a Martian side, but also.
Yeah,
also
because I've talked to a couple of people.
Growing up in Namibia.
I remember a couple of people in college who were like double nationalities too. Like, I knew a girl who was Italian English and a girl who was Italian Chilean English or whatever, and they were like thinking of neither none of these nationalities fully represented them.
Yeah.
But AC3U is different because he has 1 nationality, but he's lived in 3 different countries, I'm assuming. I mean, you end up with a new nationality after you live for shit tons of years in the country, but. Can have 2 nationalities, sadly. Oh, you can, yeah, I guess. But you can't be a citizen of the country, I guess. Oh, right. Zoldarity's passport says that he's a cunt. I see. It's what it's a classic passport description. I think it's a typo, and it's just that the RY has faded off.
The RY?
Wait, what?
What is RY? You're saying so much stuff today that I just.
It's probably. I know it's a joke, but they all go over my head all the time today. I'm a citizen of the world. No border can hold me down unless it's the U.S. border and there's coronavirus.
I like that, citizen of the world. Au revoir. Are you going somewhere, Ozzy?
Well, he's asking. Yeah, he's asking us if he can go somewhere.
Yeah, you can go by.
Oh yeah, Ozzy lived in Paris, right? Ozzy looks like he never left his village in the mountains, but he actually has lived abroad, despite his behavior of a small kid growing up with goats. Somebody takes the hugs here. Nice to see so many pixel avatars walking at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. Nice variety as well. I like the little
So sorry, having you
dinosaurs.
commissioned now by the Deluxe Ducks.
Commission, it's not a commission. What the heck?
It is. He committed you, and then he's gonna ask for changes. Commissioned you. He committed you. See if an Amazon. See an Amazon hog. I like how we're soon as when the Ozecracy gets installed, you will be my personal servant. Yeah, okay, I'll see if I can schedule an appointment in your dreams to see if that works out. Can I say I'm loving our workflow where I give Sarah GIFs now instead of frames? Super cool. See if. Oh, wait. See if an Amazon. See if an Amazon hug. Oh, wait, I should name this HD. See if hug. I'm gonna name this. You funny speaking person. Yeah, right. Says the person who only uses chat, so we can't make fun of him. I'm the brave one here. This heads up a little bit around, then get me my tea.
Off another tea.
Let's see. Let's delete this. Let's make the export anime GIF. Save. Amazon hug. There we go. Man, we need to do we need to start planning a Kickstarter update soon.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting because we keep talking to people now, but we don't expect everyone to be constantly taking our stream to see updates.
Yeah.
And to be fair, we kind of did say that the game was going to come out summer 2021, and now it's summer 2021, and this is not happening now. So we kind of need to address this. See, it's the one I sent you. Yeah, it is. There you go. Aye, there you go.
Thanks.
So we're done with this hug. It only took us 2 hours and a half. Game has to come out tomorrow. Yeah, sure. That's why we're so stressed right now, trying to catch tomorrow's release date. Oh, I see you're almost done, Sarah, as well, huh?
I mean, there's definitely details on the dad that I haven't done, like the back of his hair. I did it on the first frame.
Dad Dales. Yep. That's why I am.
Let's delete these unnecessary frames. Pictures. Summer 2120. Yeah, sorry guys, it was a typo.
Sorry guys, when we said games coming out, we meant it's coming out of hiatus. So glad you guys are cool. Maybe we should let you explain to the rest of the angry folks. I don't know if they're angry, I'm just assuming they will be. We're passing this threshold now where people can get angry at us, maybe?
Yeah. This is something I have to deal with. Try and be transparent as well. I'm kind of done, but I haven't done the spear.
Saying we won't be around to play it. Saying we won't be around to make it. I mean, you know, the dinosaurs took a while as well. You guys ever played Gretel and Hansel, which was a flash game, adventure game?
Yes.
I know you have. I love this game.
I keep picking out my tea, it's empty. So sad.
I see, Sarah.
Thanks, Dave. If you want me to be a PR guy that just laughs at angry fans, I'll do it.
I think Kickstarter backers generally have to A, learn to be patient, or B, learn to live with disappointment. Disappointment.
Totally.
You know, I'm starting to feel a little bit sad about that. All the games I backed during our Kickstarter campaign are starting to come out.
Yeah, but I mean, there are games I backed before our Kickstarter campaign that still haven't come out, and I'm not having an issue with that.
I'm assuming this is also true, yeah.
It is very true. There are definitely games. Some of them won't ever come out, and I'm okay with that. Some of them will hopefully still come out, but they'll still take time because life happens.
I also feel kind of bad that we sat with like game developers. They're kind of like, you know, they're being super nice to us and they mention our game. And then I remember the fact that those game developers have actually not only released multiple games, but they're also basically that. They release multiple games and we're just releasing one game that we haven't put out. I don't really feel like I'm equal to them in a point of view because I haven't proven myself. That makes sense.
That's fine. You don't need to feel equal to them in that sense.
Yeah. It's a little bit like I'm faking it.
Sorry fans, the mocap actors for Amazon and her dad are having trouble getting back into the country.
We can totally blame coronavirus for the delay. No one can tell us anything. Coronavirus is fault. Like, oh yeah, of course.
Still affect things to some degree, at least for me. On a mental level.
No, I mean, definitely. We have the best excuse ever for a Kickstarter project delaying coronavirus.
But no, it's
Wait, where's the game? This is a virus.
Being the first game we've ever made.
Yeah, I mean, my basic problem would be over scoping the fuck out of this.
Sorry, fans, the Bitcoin miners are hoarding all the pixels. And we'll get started back up when they're done. Right, I'm good to stop, by the way, if that's alright.
Stop making the game?
Yeah.
We're done with this?
Passing out
okay,
deadlines
guys,
soon.
we're gonna be moving on to a different project. Thanks for chilling, but for Theropods, we'll just rename the channel in the game. Do something else. I'm Angry Boy release game now. That's what the idea. Sorry fans that woke up, yeah. Sorry fans that Bitcoin miners. Sorry fans we're still translating the Neolithic text the game is based on. Sorry guys, we're
I like that
just
one.
finishing up the dino research to make sure this game about humans and dinosaurs is as realistic as possible. Moving on next to space-time travel for the spaceman. Man, I hate people when they come up to say, does the game actually have any theropods? It's like, you motherfucker, it has humans and dinosaurs. That's what you picked to mention for, like, the discrepancy. Had the guy say that live to me.
Wait, what?
In a game event. Did you know theropods are actually dinosaurs they meet and you have herbivores? It's like, no, I just picked it randomly.
Did they not see in the trailer?
Yeah, I mean, but no, the people who said that, they probably saw the demo or whatever it was playing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a guy who wanted to kick him, but I was half laughing at the same time because I couldn't believe how ridiculous the things he was saying were. I gave him a card and he refused to take it because he was eating something. It was like, And then he was probably the one who dropped it on the floor quite close to where the booth.
Oh, do people do that?
Yep, floor is the best place to throw shit. I collect stuff.
I wish people just wouldn't take them. That's what they're planning to do.
Well, yeah. I kind of give them to them, but yeah, I have these stickers from Adventure X, like Golosa Games, and I don't know where this ladder's from. This is Manny from. Cool. This is Blackbone is coming tomorrow. Small Golosa Games. Backbone. And then there's the game from Cloak and Dagger people from the Sumatra game.
We should do stickers when we
we have money.
Do Adventure X again.
Yeah, which we're not going to do Adventure X with Theropods anymore, but sure.
Why not?
Because I think if once you put a game out, then you can never put it again if it's the same game. We've done Theropods in 2017.
I mean, doesn't mean that's necessarily going to be a thing. Once it's actually released, they might be alright with it.
Yeah, we'll see. I lean towards no, but we can do another convention for sure.
I don't know why you write it off completely, but yeah.
I write off Adventure X, but I don't write off any other event.
I wouldn't write off Adventure X. I'd still try for it.
Yeah, okay. They've had just games like from what I've observed over the years.
They've had games. Have you seen what is it called? What's Seb's game? Veteran Fiddle. It was in there every single year.
He released 2.
5 years or something like that.
That was the early days too, though. And he released 2 games, so he could go twice.
Not twice, more than twice. He was there every single year.
Yeah, but no one knew.
He was a regular.
One was making games at first. Okay.
Yeah, but still, I wouldn't completely write it off. Okie dokie, guys. I think stickers are probs better marketing. People are more likely to keep stickers than a card. Though I keep cards too.
Sticklers for stickers. No, I don't know what I said. Anyway. I'm gonna take down this.
Theropods is coming out tomorrow.
I'm gonna take down this thing on my wall that I have of Theropods, which is like the whole story, because I'm updating it now and see if it's. I'm gonna add more detailed stuff, like.
I want to.
Because I say. What do you do? Murloc Plushie. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, back with his Murloc craziness. Anywho, are we off?
Yeah, I think I will make some food because
we coming back Thursday.
Yeah, we will be back.
That's pretty Thursday. Good. That's pretty good. We did a hug, and we did the climb.
Oh, I did the climb. Yeah.
Themed animations.
Yeah.
To be fair, it needs a tiny little bit of like details yours, but it's still like really, really decent.
Yeah.
Like it's done basically.
Yeah. Her foot moves weirdly. I need to do the spear, obviously, but yeah. I prefer to do an animation in its full entirety before putting details in case it doesn't work.
No, it's perfect. Yay, hug animation. I'm very happy with the hug animation.
Oh, also him like shaking right to left when she's pulling. His loincloth should be moving. Stuff like that. I don't see it as I'm doing it, but like watching it back, it makes sense for it to move.
I don't think it matters. It's just a tiny detail, but yeah,
no,
sure.
it looks stationary and weird, like it's like not fabric.
Because it's so fast that how would it move though? It would have like to be completely secondary. It would, to make it realistic, you would need maybe more than 2 frames. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
otherwise it would be very jerky. I'm thinking.
But it's not even hanging in the right place for it to make sense.
Secondary motion, secondary. Yeah, exactly. We can have a different game discussion about this. Thanks, Davor, for using this golden rule.
All right, guys. Yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by.
Yeah, it was super nice. Really enjoyed it today. So many people.
And
Thursday?
Yeah. Thursday. Yeah, we should be back on Thursday.
I plan to do a baby Amazon walk. I'm gonna do
a
what
young
you've
dad
done. Walk.
I'll probably do the hug.
Yeah, you'll do.
Or you pause your stream. You minimize your application.
Oh shit. Are you gonna raid anyone?
I don't think I will. Are you right if I don't raid? I feel a little bit worn out.
Yeah, because Sarah feels like she needs to be at the stream. So
see anyone online at the moment. Otherwise, I probably would, and then just excuse myself. But yeah. I don't have anything else to say. But thank you, everybody. Yeah, we'll be back on Thursday. Yay. Thanks. Have a lovely time.
Have a lovely time and
between now and Thursday. Bye. Bye, guys.
But not after that. Okay, bye.
Bye.